received any of the data from the new business entity authorized by the Imperial Power and the Industry Agency staff.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any information about the potential proceeds this quarter?
The new business entity for power industry. You talking about Blue Nile Herbal?
Yes.
Projections for their proceeds. I think customs may have that data, or power industry may have that data. I don't think I have that. What I do know is they're probably going to be moving. I'm not really sure on the numbers, but I'm guessing somewhere. That's not in here. They may very well move about 1,000 units, or better, hopefully, of course, in the first quarter of their operation anyway. And this is our first quarter for 301-615 on the Amexem-Moor calendar. I'd like to see them move at least 1,000 units, if not more, maybe thousands. But what I do know is they've already started moving product out the door, and they're still setting up distributorships as we speak. So parties can glean from how many distributors they have what could potentially be an idea of what to expect in proceeds. I don't know if the Imperial Stats, Weights, and Measures staff has any data for you on certain things yet, but I can look into that for you, or have the Minister for the Treasury and Budget look into it for you, since it's the sub-department of Treasury and Budget, for the purpose of getting an idea of what the anticipated numbers are in terms of product going out the door. Once we have that, we can get an idea of what their gross in terms of proceeds will be. And I suppose you're asking for the purpose of giving an idea of what their taxes might look like?
Yes.
All right, well, difficult to say at this juncture, but on a hypothetical, let's say that they move 500 units as they ramp up this, because they have a very small setup right now. Let's say they ramp it up faster than anticipated, and they're able to trade out 10,000 units. Well, obviously, they're going to have some good receipts there. And if that proves to be the case, well, then when they come to you with their tax, I don't know what they're going to be using. I suppose that when they get an idea how they're going to proceed, they will come to you for the appropriate tax forms, whether it be TBTX4 or the TBTX5 forms. At this juncture, I don't know if they're going to be itemized or not. So for your first question, that's the best way I know how to answer that one. You have a follow-up for me?
Yes, actually I do.
Mm-hmm.
Do we anticipate any patents and subsequent royalty taxes to be collection on said patents potentially held by Blue Nile Herbal?
I'll have to speak with the Minister for the Interior to see whether or not there's any patents pending before the Department for the Copyright and Patents from Blue Nile. I need to speak to him about that, another issue, because one of the temporary agents is currently working on some things out in New Toledo that has an interest in the patent. So I know that was mentioned to the Minister for the Interior. I know I spoke to him about it. I know he has to work with that particular party. He called him but didn't get him recently. But in terms of Blue Nile, I need to find out whether or not they have received a patent request or anything like that before his staff there at Copyright and Patent. I do know that they have a copyright and trademark, but patent is a different issue. I don't know about that. I don't know if they're going to be anticipating any royalties to be collected on the sovereign copyright and patent that they hold. Sovereign copyright and trademark that they hold. But in terms of a patent, I don't have any information on that. So let me get him on the phone and we'll see what's what, and I'll have him brief you directly, or his staff brief you directly. Will that help you?
Yes, it would. Thank you.
I thank you for your questions. We're going to change gears here in a minute, and when we get done, if there's any follow-up reports that you need or assistance that you need, we can cover that in that particular segment of today's setting.
All right.
So let's draw this session down, and we'll get back with everyone on other matters in a few minutes. All right, everyone? Thank you.